Hi there, and welcome to week 6 of the semester. This is the first of what should become shorter weekly overview videos. We've mainly introduced all the assignments, gone over the basics, and the assignments going forward are just going to be sort of sometimes alterations or small changes from previous ones, but nothing that's going to be completely unfamiliar. So this process should become much more brief. And if that's going to be the case, I better get to it. First, we'll start a little bit by talking briefly about last week, and I just wanted to remind people that we were wrapping up one thing and moving on to the next, and your response groups went really well. I was happy to see the people who posted and the feedback that you gave, and people got caught up on some of their missed assignments. I will have the scoring for the assignment amnesty and all the assignments that wrapped up on Sunday, the response groups, and the research collection self-assessment for the pop culture one by the end of the day, Tuesday, tomorrow. So you should be able to see those things affecting your gradebook soon. This week, we're moving more fully into food and society, having put our other things on hold for now, the pop culture. Those essays are things you can continue working on and revisiting, and I'm happy to have revision conferences with you. A few of you are still doing some makeup conferences this week if you missed your original conference, but on the whole, we're on to food and society. And I hope you've been sort of paying attention a little bit to the role that food plays in the lives of yourself and those around you, and have some interesting things to say. We'll get to hear from you about that in this week's analytical response. Please note that the analytical response this week requires you a little bit more specific type of initial response. I'm asking you to utilize some of the strategies from the textbook again in order to practice those things, and also a more specific response in replying to each other. This week I'm asking you to reply both to the content of what people have to say in their analytical response, but I'm also asking you to respond to how it was written. Okay, so both the what was said and how it was said this time. So review the directions in the assignment links themselves because they're a little bit more specific than the first two we did. So we can practice new things and sort of build your repertoire that way. The other thing that you have this week is a writer's toolbox. It's a reflection week, and I'm asking you to specifically read and review some information about using MLA citations, both through the links I've provided up here. You'll see at the top here things for the MLA citations, as well as the book that we're using that talks about how to use quotations and summary and getting all this information in there. So this week's reflection is going to be asking you about your experience with researching, what things you're unsure of regarding using the MLA, so that I can create an FAQ to share with the whole class to answer some of your questions. Okay, so that's what we're doing there. Otherwise, keep adding to the research collections. Start thinking about ideas for topics for your food and society paper, what's striking you as interesting, and continue doing the work that you've been doing. The option of making up or having a revision conference is still available to you for next week. If you met with me early in the process and you'd like to talk again about your essay 1, I'm happy to do so, but I want you to really start thinking about essay number 2 as well. Next week you're going to be needing to submit a topic proposal for that essay, and it might be good to take a look at that and make sure that you're getting some thinking going regarding that topic. As always, if you have any questions, please send me a quick email, and otherwise I look forward to seeing you on Moodle. Have a great week and keep going. Bye-bye.